What did Twice say while playing Riichi Mahjong? Should we cheat? We could go all simps for the win, or we could call Riichi, go for Ipatsu with our 5s and 2s. Do I see we now have a quad? Oh my god, we could get Aura 3, my fantasy. This is for all my gamers that don't call con enough. I know our risk tolerance is too moderate, turn it up. One time for all my gamers, this hand looks good as what? It's time, let's get it on, it's 7 Han, we're blowing up. Welcome back to Mahjong Soul, folks. My name's Yusong. I hope you're having a good day wherever you are. Folks, you're listening to Riichi FM Twice. This is for. We're going to talk more about that song parody in a second, but let me just say this. We are holding on for our dear lives right now. This is fricked up. This is genuinely messed up. No government should be allowed to do this to any of its citizens. This is honestly, what is this? 17% first place? That cannot be right. That cannot be right. Honestly, by sheer luck, like random variance, we're due. We flipped a coin 1,000 times. It's gotta land on the side of the coin at least once, right? We should be able to luck into a win one of these days. We go back into the Jade Room today, and as we load in, let me just say this. If you like the song or you like the genre, consider subscribing. I got new videos every single day. Consider leaving a like and a comment if you're feeling particularly generous, as it helps out me and the channel such a great deal. Thank you sincerely for helping me out, and it brings us to our featured comment of the day. Zuron writes, nephew pushed one hand and expects a Medal of Honor or something. SMH. Why does this have 24 updates? Why does this have 24 updates? Excuse me. It is genuinely difficult to be pushing in Riichi Mahjong. You're playing against 3 other people. You have a 25% chance to win every hand. Don't think about it too much, but it's kind of true. Okay, I mean, that's pretty good, right? You sacrifice, sometimes you spend 30 minutes on a Riichi Mahjong song parody. You think, what is this gonna get me? Sometimes Yostar listens. Sometimes Yostar listens. Oh my god. If we draw into 8 of Bamboo, I know someone up there is a Once, which is the official name for being a fan of the band Twice, of the girl group Twice. Before we get too far into the video, I also just want to give a quick shout out to all the patrons. We're dangerously close for me having to rescale everything, and thank you, because that is quite literally the best problem in the world to have. Maybe could have kept that 4 of circles there to go for 7 pairs, but I think we're okay right now. I want to welcome Pears and Seth R. Thank you so much. Seth Rogan, thank you so much. 7 pairs. Thank you so much for joining the Patreon. Patreon.com/YU_SONG. The link is down below in the description. It is the best way to support me for $3 a month. You get a bonus video every single month, along with the shout out like you're hearing right now, special role in the Discord, and a lot more. So thank you so much for supporting me. I sincerely appreciate it. It's the best way to support me. We are waiting for the nut draw, which is an 8 of Bamboo. If we don't get that, I think I'm still going to call Riichi. I think this hand is worth it. Should I have thought a little bit longer about that 4 of circles? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It is 5 pairs, right? Like that's kind of nice with it. Had we kept the 4 of circles, we would have had 5 pairs, and then we're 1 tile away from being in Tenpai for 7 pairs. And it's a good 7 pairs, right? It's 7 pairs to Dora. It's not 7 pairs nothing. So we're feeling so that maybe I could have cut the 5 of characters there. Let's see what Maka says. Let's see what Stockfish has to say. East 1, 4 of circles, discard 7 pairs, baby. But I like this idea of being able to accept the 4 of characters or the 7 of characters, right? It's just a much wider tile acceptancy for us to get into Tenpai. So I don't think this is gonna, like, I don't think I'm gonna get expelled from school. I might get a stern talking to, but I don't think this is the worst discard that I've ever made. Trust me, go back 2 videos and you're gonna see some of those. Yusong, how are you doing? I mean, let's talk about that song, okay? Number 1, the K-pop group Twice, that's an absolute banger. I will say, it did feel vaguely problematic. Not problematic, just icky, because the original lyrics are, this is for all my ladies who don't get hyped enough. And I replaced it with, this is for all my gamers who don't call con enough. Did I genuinely say that? Is that genuinely the lyric? This is for all my gamers that don't call con enough. That felt icky to do. I don't think gamers needed another anthem. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I don't think gamers are the one that it just felt bad to do. You know, it just genuinely felt bad. I don't think I'm keeping this. I think even though a lot of 4s and a lot of 7s are being thrown right now, I think we gotta dance with the one that brought us. I think this is fine. Now, it would be the cruelest fate if we did not get into Tenpai. But I'll also say this. If we draw, I have to go. I have to go. Riichi, pure double sequence. This is a 4-Han banger. I'm chasing. I'm chasing. Call me a Sapphire the way I'm chasing right now. I'm genuinely call me Push based on the novel. Precious based on the novel Push the way I'm chasing Sapphire. Ah! What? Yusong, get yourself to a hospital right now. Get your brain checked out. That made 0 sense whatsoever. How are you doing outside of the game today? I'm doing okay. The reason that I like Twice, the K-pop group, I mean, Twice was the first K-pop group that got me down the rabbit hole of K-pop, if you will. And I think I said this in a previous video, but I'm not sure if I ever finished my thought, which is a comment. I'm never finishing that thought, baby. We just got a sumo. Oh my god. Oh my god. It's been so long since anything good has happened on this channel. It's been so long. Oh, nephew wants a medal. Yeah, I do. I do want a medal. I do want a medal. Oh my god. You know how hard it is to be a nephew right now? Twice got me into the K-pop rabbit hole, and it's because, like, you know, a lot of artists, I think, lip sync on stage. I can't prove it, but also, like, you can kind of tell when artists are lip syncing and all that. Here's the thing. I'm gonna keep the 6 of bamboo just in case we draw into a 7 of bamboo, right? That double-sided weight is... Oh, actually, I'm gonna keep the door no matter what, so I'm a freaking liar. I should have cut the 6 of bamboo and kept the 2 of characters as my safe tile. If I am destined to win this one, I draw into 5 of circles. That's not the 5 of circles, but now it's like, now this is heat. Oh my god, this is really freaking good. This is so heat, it's just missing some salt, acid, and fat. Ooh! Cooking reference. The book Salt, Acid, Fat, Heat. Yusong, have you read it? Do you know how to cook? No, but I know it's a very famous, I think, cookbook or just book about food. Anyway, the reason that I got really, like, a lot into K-pop is because, like, well, even if they are lip syncing, which sometimes they're not. Sometimes genuinely the mics are on. They might, you can't fake the dancing of it all. I mean, I don't think I'm allowed to chase with the Dora, but I am in Tenpai. Am I really allowed to do this? I mean, it's not like I can fold. Oh my god. Oh my effing god. Oh my effing god. What is happening right now? I didn't need to call Riichi there. I could have just cut this and just be, I would have Pinfu. But now I've called Riichi and I have Pinfu. 8 of circles looks okay. 5 of circles is a little wonky. Like, I don't know what other people are really thinking right now. I can always deal into Right Lord as well. Let's see what Maka says about, I mean, East 1 Riichi. That last Riichi, I'm not sure was correct. East 2 Riichi. Like, I'm not sure if this was correct either. Okay, Left Lord is going to deal into Right Lord. At least we're not on the hook for like a sumo dealer penalty nonsense. And Right Lord called Riichi with a perfectly fine hand. Absolutely, absolutely. At least, but you can't, because in K-pop, there's like a choreography to every single single that comes out. So, what the frick is happening? What am I? What? Am I alive right now? Am I sentient? Is this just a dream? Sora from Kingdom Hearts 1. Is any of this real or not? My sanctuary. This is so good. This is like unbelievably effing good. 1, 2, 3, 4. We need a 5th shape somewhere in our hand. Would love to draw into like what? A green dragon, a 9 of characters. Sure. I mean, 5 of characters is gonna become something one day, right? So we're kind of okay with that. You can't fake the dancing, and so you know that's the thing that was like, oh, K-pop was kind of cool. Even if I, you know, even if the lip syncing I'm like confused by, or even if that's happening, the dancing's kind of cool, and I feel like that's the appeal for a lot of people too. Maybe not because they're cynical about whether or not the vocals are live, but just because choreography is cool choreography. They're not just doing jazz squares over there, like they're doing difficult stuff. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 5 shapes in our hand. Not only that, there's a sickening world where we get mixed triple sequence, right? We could get 4, 5, 6 in all 3 suits. I don't know if I should just be like pawning. Like, I don't know if I should just be sending it, because our hand entirely hinges on whether or not we get the we get the red dragon triplet to happen. I don't know if it's gonna happen. And in that respect, I can kind of see just like, you know, Yusong, just try to get yourself into Tenpai and then end up waiting for the red dragon. Like, I don't hate that idea. In fact, I think that idea has a lot of legs. Mega Starmie from the new Pokemon game much? Oh, he knows. He knows that the Pokemon company / Game Freak gave Starmie freaky legs as a part of its evolution, or as a part of its mega evolution. So now I have Red Dragon 3 Dora Red 5. That's disgusting. I'm just gonna be real with you. This is absolutely disgusting. And I have a perfect Ishanten. I have a pair, the perfect frickin' line, me and Mark Rutsu. I have a pair, a double-sided weight, and an Omega Chunk, which is a pair with a double-sided weight staple to it. No matter how we get into Tenpai, we can end on a double-sided weight, and this feels good. I'm counting my chickens before they hatch, by the way. Oh, let's look at all these eggs. Red Dragon 3 Dora Red 5. This is 8,000 points. I am pogging with it. I am pogging with it. And this feels good. We just want to keep the game moving along if possible. Other gamers might be cowering in fear of my awesome Red Dragon 3 Dora hand that's visible right now. That's right. I brought a gun to this gunfight. This is visibly intimidating. All right. Pretty good, right? Like, honestly, like, not that bad. 4 tiles on either side of this double-sided weight. It's a 6% chance, and I guess I'll just go frick myself. I guess I can just go frick myself and lose to a single tile weight Sanshoku only hand. Ooh. It's okay. It's absolutely okay. It's absolutely okay. Because we're still in this game. We are more in this game than any of the games that we played on the channel recently. I am not complaining about this. I am not complaining about this. So anyway, if you haven't seen Twice, check him out. Or I'm sure you've heard of like BTS and stuff. I don't think that I think that K-pop is so mainstream now. I don't think I'm explaining this to like anyone. I think that most people like kind of get the gist by now. You've seen James Corden. Is that his name? James Cameron? That's a different guy. James Corden is the guy that does carpool karaoke and sometimes stops traffic so that he can dance with people in the street. This sounds derogatory. This sounds derogatory the way that I'm saying it, but you've seen James Corden do stuff with BTS, I'm sure. Yeah. So anyway, that's that song. I also wanted to tell you about this. I mean, this is just very personal. Okay, I don't have like this is not some sort of generic. And then I slipped on a banana peel. Oh, isn't this a funny anecdote? No, I just wanted to tell you about things that are going on in my life. This is a little bit more sincere. So I started doing some journaling, and I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but journaling, honestly, like, it sucks because you never want to journal. And I don't mean to, you might feel differently about this, but me, I'm like, oh, what do you mean journal? I could watch someone play through Final Fantasy X, no sphere grid challenge for the 5th time. Like, there's other things on the internet that might feel better than journaling. Ay. This hand is like so good. This hand is like really good. I mean, 2 9s are already gone. Here's my thinking. I'm keeping the pair of the 7s as my pair, and then I want to keep this 2 4 6 shape, and I want to keep this 4 6 8 shape as well. Violet is going to call Riichi. We can maybe dance around with this Riichi a little bit. Like, can't really chi that. But, like, this isn't bad. As far as tiles go, like, this is not that bad. I'm going to cut 8 of characters. 8 of characters is still a safe tile to Violet. What's the Dora? It's the white dragon. Raggy. We don't see any of the white dragons right now. A Crosslord has ice cold veins. They just cut the Dora in. Oh god. I'm 1 tile away from Tenpai right now. If I draw into a 5 of characters, I'm legally obligated to just send it. What are you smoking right now? You also called Riichi! Oh my god. Okay, so what do I have that's safe? Literally nothing? No shot, dude. Oh my god. And the employee who handpicks my tiles at Yostar just woke up. Welcome to the stream, buddy. Hope you have a great time. And no new save tiles. That's so funny. That is unbelievably funny. I don't even know what to throw right now. A 5 of bamboo. I can't believe that worked. I don't deserve this. Like, I deserve to have dealt in. I deserve to have lost there. Okay, Right Lord wins that hand. We no longer have a lead. That's okay. That's genuinely still okay. I'm just so excited to participate. I'm genuinely just so excited to be a part of the mix right now. Go ahead, take my lead. Get yourself something nice. Spend it on whatever you want. Unfortunately, the east winds are just one round too late. They're no longer our prevalent winds, which kind of stinks. Not gonna lie to you, but it's still okay. Could always use that as our pair. I never really am in the mood for journaling, but journaling is like, I don't know. Journaling is nice because it like stops time for a bit and you can actually reflect on things. I know, I hate to be the bearer of bad news. I'm like telling you that you actually, like, what's next? You're gonna tell us to drink water and make sure to get a decent amount of exercise every day? Boo, I know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I mean, we have 5 shapes. Why am I keeping this 5? Someone tell me one good reason why I'm keeping the 5. 7 pairs? Okay, maybe 7 pairs if we draw into the red 5. But I'm pretty sure, like, yeesh, I have no idea how this hand goes. I have no idea. Wow. Did I just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, I just manifested the frick out of 7 pairs. Sure, this is fine. By the way, like, if we draw into 7 of circles, like, we can either Riichi call or keep this hand closed. I don't know, and just go for like a Riichi only, Riichi Dora pure double sequence hand. I don't know. It's a little freaky right now. Let's just see what kind of tiles we get. Let's see what kind of tiles we get, and let the tiles guide us. You know. We'll go with the flow type of Riichi Mahjong moment. So I started journaling, and the only reason that I did is because my therapist offered to like read them, and I hate writing to no one. Writing to no one feels like such like a waste. What am I, just writing for myself? Boo, that guy, I don't know if that guy has good taste. And so and I just don't feel like I don't feel like anyone's bearing witness. Like, I know I say, like, when I deal into a dealer Mongon, I'm gonna need everyone to write I bear witness in the comment section. But like I sometimes in life you just need someone to bear witness. It's a very powerful thing. Not just when you're losing in Riichi Mahjong, by the way. Just like universally. You know what I mean? Having someone to bear witness is cool. What is this? I don't think I'm keeping the 6. The reason that I'm keeping this is because we could draw into the red 5. It's a little greedy, don't get me wrong. But if we draw into the red 5, it feels really good. 7 of circles, we should also note is that there's one already visible. It's the Dora indicator, so it's slightly less likely that we draw into the 7. Plus, other people, if they have an 8-9, which they don't, but if they have like a 6-8 or something, they're inclined to, if they draw into a 7, they're inclined to keep that 7. So it's not the greatest tile to be single tile Yorking it for. Anyway, so she offered to like read the what? Oh, I could have had the nuts here. Could have maybe gone all triplets. I don't think that was right though. I think all triplets is just as slow, if not a tiny bit slower than 7 pairs. Plus, like I don't really love our chances to. I don't know. This is a weird one. It might just be pain, but if we get into Tenpai, I'll still feel good about it. We're 9 tiles in. Someone else is probably in Tenpai. Yeah, Left Lord is definitely in Tenpai. Is there any way that we could chase? Honestly, I'm okay throwing 7 of circles. Why? They could have 4 of circles. They're not waiting with a 5-6, and they can't be waiting with an 8-9. We see all of the 9s. They could have a 6-8, or they could have a pair of the 7s. Those could deal us in, but I'm willing to tango a little bit. I'm willing to dance with the devil a little bit if we have to. If we don't have to, and we draw into the kiss of death, I'm not gonna step up to the streets right now. I'm not gonna step up to a dealer Riichi if I don't necessarily have to. We were not chosen this round. We were not chosen. It's perfectly fine. Sometimes you're just gonna have to. Sometimes you're gonna just have to watch other people succeed and be happy for them, and that's a part of life, and that's a part of Riichi Mahjong. So I started writing, and here's the thing: journaling felt so good that I literally like wrote. I thought I was writing a lot. We kind of agreed that I would send like 3 journal entries, and I wrote like 3 pages, single spaced, MLA formatted, by the way. No, I was citing what? My childhood trauma. I mean, the bibliography goes kind of hard. Bad moment on the slide when I was in 4th grade. Yeah, I mean, the bibliography, you gotta cite your sources. You don't want H Bomber guy making a video about you. You know what I mean? And then we had like, so I sent her 3 journal entries, and then we had like a week like off, and then I got so embarrassed. I was like, man, am I just like creating more work from my therapist? So the second week I was so anxious about that I didn't write any journal entries, and it felt bad, you know? I was obviously like struggling through some other stuff too, but like felt bad. And then I talked to her about it, and she was like, she very, very kindly. She didn't say it like this. I'm gonna exaggerate their words and characterize them very inappropriately here. But she was like, even after I explicitly told you that it was okay, and like I don't know, insecurity just does. I mean, anxiety just does like fricked up things to your mind. You know what I mean? Because I got so guilty and ashamed, genuinely ashamed, that I was like, oh, I think I'm just creating more work for my therapist. I think I'm just being a burden right now. It's a classic Yusong move. Just assume that you're a burden to everyone. Whereas, like, if you think about it, I was like, oh, am I writing too much? Am I like rambling too much? Is this too much for some reason? And you never consider, like, if you one of the things truly that I've been trying to work on in therapy, in media res, okay, in Freudian res. Yeah, that's maybe something. I'm hearing some murmurs of some +2s in the audience. Is that like? You can check the facts out of any given situation. If your brain's going sicko mode on, you can check the facts. And I was scared because I was like thinking like, oh, if I wrote too much, she would hate me and think that I was a burden. And then, I don't know, then there's no recovering from that. So it's safer to assume that she would hate me if I were to continue sending her journal entries, which I explicitly stated that I would, than to risk just continuing, you know? It's safer to not do anything at all than to continue on. When in reality, there's other things that could happen, right? Like if I wrote too much, if I wrote too much, she could be like, hey, this is like, I love the reflection that you're doing. I'm genuinely like so proud of you. I can tell that you're using a lot of the skills that we learned, and I'm glad that you're actually sitting down with the time of yourself. I might not be able to read all of them before the next time that we meet, but I just wanted you to know that it's still very, very meaningful, and anything that is important to you, we could talk about that. I'm stretched a little too thin. That could happen. Or like, if this is a sicko mode idea, is that like, if you write a lot, that might even be a good outcome. Like, you know what I mean? That could even be like a good outcome. You just never consider it. I think it's because I was raised by Asian American vampires, okay? And by that, I mean, like, if you have an Asian American upbringing, you just, like, assume you're a burden and everyone hates you, and just, that's a given. You know what I mean? Sometimes you're doing, like, in geometry class in high school, where you spend 2 weeks learning about proofs, and then you never do any proofs ever again. You're like, assume that this is a triangle. Assume that this is correct. The assumptions, the axioms that you write at the top of your sheet, along with your name and your date, are just like, assume that everyone hates you, and assume that it's already over, and assume that nobody's gonna say anything, but they're gonna silently stew and hate you for the rest of your life like a crow or some kind of raven. You know what I mean? That is the environment that you grow up in. It's fricked up. I agree, it's fricked up. This is for all my gamers who don't call Con enough. It's so turn it up. I mean, this is inside Suji. I think this is fine. I'm scared of dealing in. Yeah, I'm stuck between a rock and a hard place there. This is fine, by the way. Like, don't get me wrong. I'm not happy about dealing into this hand from a crossword, but I am happy that they didn't have a full flush in the circle suit. I was really scared given their two things that South 1 dealing. We're gonna look back at that with Maka, but I was really scared given their open sequences, their open shapes, that they did have a full flush. This hand is good. 1, 2, 3, 4. We need to find a 5th shape somewhere in this hand, but I believe, okay? I believe in drawing something around this 3 of bamboo or this 8 of bamboo. That feels phenomenal, folks. That feels phenomenal. And if you know, if a white dragon comes out, I'm just gonna say it. It's on site. It's genuinely on site if a white dragon comes out. We definitely smash the like and subscribe button, and we figure out the rest of our hand later. Sure, absolutely. Now the 6-8 shape, I mean, short-lived. Sorry, I'm fidgeting only because I accidentally like ripped the plastic. I've been fidgeting too much. I ripped the plastic, like the silicone tip from my from this like earbuds that I sometimes use. So I'm just gonna put that on the bed next to me so that I'm not tempted to use that as my fidget toy for the rest of the video. Anyway. So yeah, it was just a great reminder. Like sometimes I think the moments where you get owned in therapy are the best moments, because it's just like such like a wake up call. You know what I mean? And that was a great moment. I could chi here. I think I'm gonna wait a little bit. And now it's not even that bad. Like, I could just call Riichi with this hand, right? If I draw into a 2 or a 5 of bamboo, yeah, I'm gonna call Riichi with this hand. It's literally Riichi, nothing, nothing. But it's a dealer seat Riichi, and it might allow me to stay in the dealer seat, and it pushes other people into folding, perhaps, right? So a lot of good can happen, you know, and we're not abandoning our initial plan either. If the white dragon comes out, it's on site. We press the pawn button, and we're in Tenpai, so that feels really good. I think that, like, so when you get owned, it's always a nice wake-up call. And I think that what's nice about journaling is that journaling, you have to validate yourself. You know, like there's no, you know, when you're insecure and it, this is my whole life. You know, when you're insecure and like for example, I could be insecure about like, oh, does everybody hate the shirts that I wear? And this is just an example. But don't comment about it. And then if someone reassures you, like, oh, Yusong, we don't hate the shirts that you wear, it doesn't really help. You know, you have to believe for yourself that the shirts that you wear are cool, that you are, to make it more real, that you are lovable, that you are not a bad person, that you're a good person, in fact. I mean, I play Riichi Mahjong, so I know I'm a bad person. Just kidding, just kidding. I haven't even been able to do that much evil lately, okay? So it's like, honestly, the scale is tipped more towards good person here. What was I talking about? You know, so, like, you just have to believe that for yourself. And I feel like journaling is a way where you have some room, you have some time, you have some quiet to be able to offer that kind of validation to yourself. I wrote a paper in college. I took a class about trauma, and we read some books by like Sigmund Freud and like dreams and stuff. It was an English class, but it was about trauma. Why? Oh, I was trying to be deep so I could go out with someone. Like, no, I'm not. That's not true. Although it is like kind of true, but it's like not true. It's not like I knew someone in the class. I was like, oh my God, I'm gonna be so deep and cool. No, it was not like that. It was like, oh, the subject matter actually seems really interesting. And I learned a lot about myself through that class. So that was really cool. But anyway, the whole thesis of that class was like, you know, like the trauma processing, like the events. And I'm sorry to be talking about like a dark subject matter. I apologize. I'm not gonna say anything explicit or like, you know, terrible. But like a traumatic event might happen. Like it happens like too soon and you realize like too late. And so there's never like a moment in time where you can like process that thing. Yusong, can we read this paper? No, I'm pretty sure it was pretty bad. But anyway, my final that I wrote in that class, and I loved it when classes do stuff like this, which is like, they just allow you to write an essay instead of take a final. Oh my God. As someone who gets very anxious during tests, like, this was, oh, it felt so good. Did I still procrastinate towards the last minute? Oh, heck yeah, absolutely. But at least I did not have to sit down and take an exam. That would have been way worse. That would have been way worse. My final paper was about how, like, in the act of writing, you can stop time for a bit and genuinely reflect on an event that has maybe happened. Because I think I don't know, I believe in that, you know? Right, Lord, oh my God, single tile York in it. They had 7 pairs, 7 PZs, 2 DZs. I mean, they had a very, very scary hand. I'm glad that we didn't deal into them. Also, they had ice cold veins. Not really. I mean, they had 3 of the Doras, so throwing it for their last tile isn't like absolutely ludicrous, but it's still a little bit scary what they had to do to stay in Tenpai. All right, we're in 2nd place right now, not in last place, which is more than I can say for a lot of games. And we're chilling right now. And we're drawing some good tiles, right? Hopefully a Pinfu hand. Would love to draw into like a 6 or an 8 of characters or something along those lines. So anyway, I'm back on my journaling S. Feels good. I'm no longer concerned about the word count, okay? And I mean that in like you can just go for as long as you want. And usually I get kind of tuckered out after a page. So I don't think that they'll be like super inappropriate or anything. Yusong, is it true that you get nervous during tests? I'll say this. When I was in high school, I think, again, because I was raised by vampires, like, there was so much pressure around, like, the standardized testing. And it wasn't ever, like, outward pressure, but it was, like, a silent pressure that was, like, insidious. Not insidious, like, malicious, but insidious is the wrong word. There was a silent, suffocating pressure. And so, like, why am I keeping this 3, dude? The red dragon is so much better. Why am I keeping this? I don't have Sanshoku. Like, this is so bad. Oh man, just draw me into a triplet of the 7s or a triplet of the Norths. I think that's the best case scenario for us. Sure. I'm 1 tile away from Tenpai. I would like to end on a double-sided weight if possible. But if I'm double pair York in it and one of the pairs is a Northwind, that's pretty evil. Yeah, sure. This is like, honestly, when it's all said and done, it's pretty evil. I'm gonna rearrange my tiles just a little bit so I have a better thumbnail. And there it is. And that's absolutely, there it is. And now I'll also do this because I sometimes use this image for the thumbnail as well, just the tiles that we're waiting for. What are you waiting for? And now we're done with that. That's how the sausage gets made. Northwind, I feel like could come out. Northwind is like a career-ending discard, and I live for moments like this. Like that's an evil tile on which we wait, and so I'm feeling good about that. If someone chases my Riichi and they have a double-sided weight or like a triple-sided weight, then this feels terrible, right? Like this is just not as likely to win. Why do I open my mouth? Northwind genuinely comes out here. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, I don't deal in there, which is amazing. Northwind. If Northwind is drawn, Northwind is thrown. It just has to be. Just genuinely has to be. And then randomly a 7 of circles could come out. Okay, that's good. No one's waiting on the Dora. I'm throwing the most dangerous tiles I've ever seen. All of them are passing, and that is a effing miracle. I need to see if this Riichi was correct. South 2, repeat 1, Riichi decision. I think this is a fine Riichi. I think getting to wait, just being nominated is an honor. Just getting to wait on the Northwinds is an honor. Uh-oh. Okay, I mean, these tiles are fine. All right, let's see who's unluckier. I don't think this is a battle between who's luckier. I think it's just between me, Right Lord, myself, a Crossroad, and everyone else at the table who's unlucky. And Left Lord is the unluckiest gamer right now. This is a great hand that they called Riichi with, by the way. This is a 7,900 point hand. This is a 77. It's a 7,700 point hand right there. Holy moly! I might get third this game. I might get third this game after my epic hand in East 1. Okay, I mean that's okay. That's genuinely okay. He said coping a little bit, but also like it's fine. The Dora is a 7 of bamboo. We can kind of accept the 7 of bamboo right now. This is Seawind, this is Prevalent Wind, and that's the White Dragon, and Zendaya is Michi. I'm happy with all of my honor tiles that I have. You know, I was so nervous about like the SATs that I like never studied. Like, and you're like, how does that even make sense? I don't know. I think that like it was just such an anxious time. I think that all of my classmates who were like, I went to a public school in upstate New York that was like really small in the countryside, basically, like half college town, half like genuine countryside. They made a movie about this. It was called the Sound of Music. I'm just kidding. I'm just reminded of the setting, not any of the events in the Sound of Music, of course. And I mean that's pretty good. I think I'm throwing an 8 here. I think I'm keeping everything else in my hand. I would love for this hand to be Tanya, but I don't think that it is. I think that we gotta accept this 3/6 weight that's been granted to us. I mean, now we don't necessarily have to, right? Like, we could always cut 2 of characters, 1 of characters. Here's the thing. If Left Lord cuts 7 of circles, I think I cheat. I think if Left Lord cuts 7 of circles, I cheat. For nothing else do I cheat, though. And I don't know why I'm speaking like Yoda. Nothing else we must cheat. But 7 of circles is our hardest thing, hardest shape to complete. And then we're 1 pawn away from being in Tenpai. And so, yeah, that's the only tile for which I pog. I know why the cage bird pogs, and it's because we're filling in a closed weight right here. Sure, a 3 is also really good. I've kind of started convincing myself to just go for the Tanya anyway. It is a little spicy. Like, if someone calls Riichi, I don't have a lot of safe tiles. But now, like, look at this. We have a bunch of pairs, and we still have this 4-6-8 shape in the circle suit, and so it's a little bit flexible, at least, right? It's not that bad. So nervous, and I felt like everyone else started studying before me, so I felt like I was like somehow behind. I could pawn here, but I don't think it's good. Like, I think it's just super likely that we end up on a single tile Yorking it for something, and I don't love that idea. I genuinely don't love that idea. Now we are also gonna be like, we're gonna be double pair Yorking it. It doesn't feel good, but now pawning to get into Tenpai is a much different animal. We could draw into the Dora, and then we don't have to discard it necessarily, right? Could draw into a 5 of bamboo or a 3 of bamboo. Both of those tiles would help upgrade this hand kind of nicely. Left Lord is discarding a lot of bamboo tiles. Hopefully that means that they discard the 4 or the 8 soon. What do I need to actually like win this game? Forget just winning this hand. Like, what do I need to win this game? I needed a kind of valuable hand, right? This 1-han hand isn't gonna do much, but I don't think this hand was very easy to like squeeze value from. Just kidding. Tanya 1 Dora. Okay. I mean, I don't think anyone's going to discard the Dora, but we have a chance to draw the Dora ourselves, right? Tanya 1 DZ feels good. We can also draw into... I mean, that's really good. It's just a safe tile, right? And if someone is like drunk or something, they might think that, oh, you know, no one's waiting with a 5-6. Maybe the door is going to be a safe tile. Maybe someone has to make like a really, really difficult decision here. So that might be okay. But I was just like so nervous that it was like, I genuinely could not bring myself to study. It wasn't like I didn't have the books or anything. I was just lying the whole time. Left Lord also chases the Riichi. This is really spicy. I'm still in Senpai right now. What can I throw that's safe for both of these players? I'm willing to gamble. I'm genuinely not on that though. That's a huge tile. That's a huge pickup right there. 2 of characters just drawing a random safe tile late into the game is huge. I'm willing to throw another 4 of bamboo. You've cut so many bamboo tiles. I can't fathom a way that you're waiting for the 4. And we know that it's safe for a crosslord. We could also cut 5 of bamboo, right? It's like a little safe. No one's waiting with a 6-7. Oh my god. Oh my god. This is huge. Tanya Dora, I pick up Left Lord's Riichi stick. I pick up a Crosslord's Riichi stick. This is 4,000 points. That's massive. Oh my god, I'm in this, coach. I'm in this. Oh my god, I'm in this. Oh my god, I'm in this right now. What do I need? I need like a 2-han hand. Riichi anything else. Riichi Pinfu does it. Riichi White Dragon does it. This is a really nice situation. The Dora is the 1 of circles. Holy moly. It's beginning to look a lot like Pinfu right now. 1 of circles could happen. If we draw into a 2 of circles, like, then accepting the Dora feels so effing good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 5 shapes in my hand, but this 1-2 shape is particularly bad, right? Like, especially because in order to upgrade it, we would need a... Oh, pure double sequence is kind of tight here. This is really tough. Pure double sequence is like good. Riichi Pinfu is also enough though. A Riichi Pinfu Sumo is definitely enough. So I want to play for my outs. I don't necessarily need to accept the Dora. I'm gonna go for this chance. Like if we draw into a 6 or a 9, that's still pretty good, right? Draw into a 3 of bamboo, that's incredibly tight. Do I need to call Riichi? Yeah, I think I need to call Riichi. Pinfu only, I don't think is gonna do it. Like just taking 1,000 points from Right Lord, I don't think that's good enough. But a little Riichi Pinfu, ooh, now that's starting to pique my interest a little. This boosh is starting to get amused a little bit, you know? Yeah, so I didn't study. I did okay on the SATs. I don't think I did. I don't think I did well. I took the ACTs. The ACTs was like, I feel like a better suited test. I think that the ACT felt like more of a speed run. It was just like, dude, there's not enough time. There's not enough time for any human being to answer enough of these questions. Just try your best. And I love that. I genuinely love that. I was just like, okay, just got to go fast. Play by instinct. Here we go. Play by instinct. Just like trust your gut. Eli Whitney and the Cotton Gin. Yeah, it felt like a better fit. Whereas like the Tanya, I don't particularly like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 4 pairs as well. That's gross. Oh man, do I ever chi? Do I ever chi? Chiing for like 6 of characters and going for Tanya is like fine, but again, it doesn't get me. I think I need to try to call Riichi here. Tanya only, even if I get a direct hit from Right Lord, I don't think it gets me there. We should be a little bit careful, right? Left Lord is going for either 4 concealed triplets or a Riichi full flush in the circle suit. They need a truly what? Okay, I don't know what a Left Lord is going for. This is 4 concealed triplets maybe. I'm really not sure what they're doing. You have big 3 dragons? Okay, thank God. Thank God. If someone else calls Riichi and then we just get Tanya, if someone else, I mean, there's like very specific things that could happen. If someone else calls Riichi and then we get a Tanya Sumo or a Tanya direct hit on Right Lord, then with that Riichi stick, this makes no sense to any, if you're new to the game, welcome to Riichi Mahjong. But then we might be able to get into first right now. Please, I've been waiting 17,000 years for, what? That's not good. Okay, I just threw that tile there and then I moaned a little bit. That is what happened. I don't know if that was right. That's really good. I think this is my oh my god, I just got third. 77? 58. Okay. Oh my god. At least we won a hand. At least you won a hand. Honestly, at least you won a hand. It's been a million years. Do you do like a weird animation? Okay. All right. That's okay. It's okay. And that's how I feel. I haven't watched Gintama yet. Yostar, close your ears if you're listening. Oh my god. Oh my. Thank you for the taiyakis. I didn't even. Oh. Maka spit on me. Like this. S-. Yeah, I've been getting S-minuses every single day of the week. Like it's my job, dude. All right, there's a lot that we wanted to look at. I know that the camera's off right now, but I want everyone to be able to see everything. East one, 4 of circles discard. For 7 pairs. It was this moment. Okay, they liked it. They liked it. They genuinely liked it. I think you do have 5 pairs, which is, you know, 1 away from 7 pairs tenpai. But I think we want to be a little bit more greedy. Like if we draw into a 4 or 7, we don't even need to call Riichi. We have pure double sequence Dora. But like we would call Riichi because that's awesome. Riichi pure double sequence Dora. 4-han banger. If we call Riichi 7 pairs, it's still a 4-han banger, but we're on a, I don't know. But I'm glad that we made the right decision. It just felt like I'm taking the ACTs right now. Just play by feel. It just felt like the wider the tile acceptancy, the better. All right. East one, Riichi. We eventually called Riichi in this moment. I just want to feel this moment. Left Lord calls Riichi. You just wanted me to discard this because we have a valid hand just in pure double sequence anyways. I called Riichi. If I sumo pure double sequence Dora, it's still a 4-han masterpiece, right? It's still a 4-han masterpiece. So yeah, I did not need to call Riichi here. Maybe just like, but I don't know if this like. It's close, right? At least 31 to 37. Also, folding is close. That's wild that folding is close here. I haven't won a hand in so long. That's how you know. That's how you know my risk reward thing is all fricked up. All right, I'm glad that we did kind of the right thing there. East 2, also Riichi. I mean, we're gaming right now. We're gaming pretty freaking hard. A crossover with the Riichi. I also just chase here. I'm slamming the like and subscribe. Yeah, my weight is good enough. My weight is good enough. It's a safe tile for Right Lord. We don't have any safety. That's the thing that propelled me to calling this Riichi with the Dora, by the way, in the original Middle English. All right, that's good. I've been playing well. Like the things that I'm taking away from these is just like, Yusong, you're playing well. Don't even freaking sweat it, dude. I cut a 6 of circles. You wanted me to cut 7 of circles. Yeah, that's a much safer tile. Why? I mean, I don't know. It's safer for left lord. I mean, this is inside Tsuji for left lord, but maybe this is a safer tile in general. So no one's waiting with a, you're not waiting with a 5-6, and no one's, I don't think you're waiting with an 8-9. That'd be weird if that was your first discard and you were still waiting with an 8-9. I mean, 8-9-9 shape is not impossible. I don't know. Can someone smarter than me explain this? 2 of Bamboo is also fine in the sense that like a few 3s are visible. That's not good enough logic for me. This is, I mean, I don't know why. I genuinely don't know why. Was the 4 of circles thrown? I mean, is this really just Tsuji gaming? Just Tsuji gaming? We're just banking on the fact that they don't have 8-9. Okay, I can respect that. And they probably don't have a double pair weight. All right, that's on me. That's genuinely on me. South 2, repeat 1, Riichi decision. I called Riichi here. Yeah, because this is a weirdo hand. They love the Riichi here. They genuinely love the Riichi. And then we get a little bit unlucky here. Like, I don't know. Is someone just a god with the Nolan Northern? No, it's just in the walls somewhere. It was the last tile. Oh, my God. It was literally the last tile for the game. Okay, so had we made it all the way down there, we would have maybe had like an epic gamer moment. Okay. All right, folks. I thought we did pretty well today. S-, 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 S. I didn't Maka this one, but I played this game on stream. But it's all been S-. It's like, it's S- all the way down. I haven't played off stream in a while. Maybe I should just to like reset the, I don't know, just try to get in touch with something, you know? Just trying to reset and remember what it's like to actually focus and Riichi Mahjong. Folks, that's gonna do it for today's video. If you like this song or you like the genre, consider subscribing. I got new videos every single day. Consider leaving a like and a comment if you're feeling particularly generous. Helps out me and the channel such a great deal. I stream on Twitch Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 3 p.m. Pacific. The link is down below in the description, along with our community Discord, our Patreon, which is the best way to support me, and the VOD channel, in case you can't ever make it live. Until next time, please take care of yourself, and please be kind to yourself, okay? Talk to you soon. Peace.